welcome to RC Cincy Extras. Today we have the FPS test for the blaster we just unboxed and reviewed. This is by X-Shot. It's part of the Venom Night line. The Lumineux has night glow tracer capabilities with a switch. It's really bright out, so you're not really going to see that. We went over the battery, the setup, all that in the unboxing overview. We did do the night tracer test, and I did get shot. It does feel like 200 FPS, but only one way to really know is get the FPS counter out. We're going to try to do some accuracy testing, hit a couple of different targets, see how it does. I'm going to step all the way back and try to hit that tree, see how far it goes, that kind of stuff. Maybe we'll do a comparison against the 700. This is a 1800, so a very large drum style magazine with the night tracer. Of course, they made the 700 night tracer as well, and then the smaller like Uzi gun, they made that a night tracer capabilities as well, or their Venom Night or Night Venom, whatever you want to call it. They have so many names for this thing. So 2000 milliamp, 7.4 volts charged. We're gonna go, it's gonna be kind of hard to line it up. I mean, this barrel thing is just for looks. It does spin. I may have to, I know it unlocks. Oh, of course it locked in there tight. It's gonna be hard to to line it up, but here we go. Hold on, let me line it up better. Nope. 181, 192, 160. Here we want to shoot a couple fast. 199. So I saw a 201, a 200, a 199, a 190, 180. So basically 200 FPS is fair to say. You might get better one with a better seal than mine. Let me make sure it's on the highest setting. I did not show that last night. I forgot. All these X-Shots have a power gauge, so this should be the highest, medium, and then low. Let's try medium. Pop off a couple, see what it does. It's kind of hard to aim. 140, 150 on medium. So that's not accurate, I see. So 120, 130 range on low. So yeah, it's definitely not gonna hurt as much if you have kids. Turn these down. Absolutely wear the included goggles or glasses. 100% not a bad idea. Throw on a hoodie. Fall time is better for these. Wear eye protection. Make it rules where they don't shoot each other in the face. Someone can get really hurt. Body shots only. Certain range, I would make like a certain distance. You know, it gets too close, it can be more painful. So they'll be fine for kids. You just gotta set parameters, kind of adult supervision. It does say I think 14 and up on the box. So let's turn it back up to max. We're gonna get just a couple more. I think we need to get it a little better. Hold on, I'm gonna get a couple more shots. 400, that ain't right. 192. Whoops, sorry, honey. 202. I don't know, we got a jammer. There we go. 198. I've seen a 205. So yeah, basically 200 FPS. Similar to X-Shot, right around 200 to 210 probably max. So let's do accuracy. You see the little bear, he's not gonna hurt him. This is, mind you, I'm all the way back here, hit fire style. Let me get my adjusted. Those night tracers were flying a lot better. I'm nailing the tree at least. And I'm nailing the tree, but I'm having a hard time couples, right? I feel like the night tracers drive shooting straighter. I don't know if it's a lighter round or what. Let's see how far it can shoot. You stay focused on the tree. I'm gonna step back here by the boat. Take it out and try to hit the tree. Get the tree. careful. Definitely not the fastest. It's more of a run up on somebody and just. It's more of a run around and shoot everything. Not the fastest, not the most powerful. Ooh. Yeah, it hurts, but it's not crazy. Maybe the battery didn't fully charge. It feels a little weaker. Sometimes you can get weaker batteries than other. I'll try other batteries when I'll swap the batteries from 700. This one is the same 2000, same prong style, same everything. Nothing special. Set some wood. Dude, you can nail someone with this. You're just gonna go in there with 18,000 rounds. You're gonna go in there with 1,800 rounds and just smoke everybody. This is cool. That's not hurting the bear. What did you say, Squirrel? Wow, it's got some accuracy. Tiki torch. Dude, I'm nailing a tiki torch that's very narrow. Like, I can nail a person easily. What's up, Mr. Al? Nailing a butterfly box. Yeah. I mean, look how small and narrow that is. You're gonna nail a person all day. Tree. Wife. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This thing is fun, dude. And I did not feel it all the way. You can see the way it's driven. You can kind of see the chain on this side a little better. You can you see the chain of balls going up it? See the little motor driving them? See how it's constantly feeding? So it feeds well. Like I said, not the fastest shooting, but you can just basically just keep unloading more or less. It is fun. Like I said, it's not an accuracy, quick, bigger gun, just chain gun, everything. I like the fact that this spins, but that's another draw. And then of course you have the lights. Ooh, the lights are on. I wonder if this didn't spin and the lights were on, would it have more power? Then you got to power the magazine as well. So I wonder, you guys want to see this on 3S? So how long have you been recording, honey?
8 minutes. Well, I'm going on 9.
Pause it real quick. We're going to do a bonus today. I'm feeling sparky. What we're going to do is we're going to run inside. I have a 3S adapter and a 3S like long one. And we're going to pop a 3S battery in here, because you got to think, you got the lights draining power, you got the magazine draining power, and you got that motor spinning, and the gun itself, lights, magazine, and spinning motor. So that's drawing a lot of the juice that this battery, that's why I feel like it's not as peppy as the other one. Doesn't have as much draw on it. You don't have a motor, you don't have the lighting. Well, the new one does have the lighting, but you don't have the magazine, the lighting, and the motor, and the spinning. So we'll pause it real quick. We'll throw that battery in and see what we got. Okay, so we have our long 11.1 volt battery. It slid all the way in there. The problem is where this battery door goes is where the notch where it kind of used it to get in there. So I don't want to force that and break that, but to be honest with you, the battery's basically tucked away. Maybe put just one little piece of tape, just when you're running around and playing, you can always take it off. Of course, you can use this one. But same thing, it's gonna stick out. No big deal. Put a little piece of tape or make another battery mount cover on the side, or you can do so many options. So we have the 3S. I have not. Hopefully it doesn't break the balls. You ready? 220. 250. 275. 226, 245.
Do you want a pain test with this one?
I'm sure you would say that.
I mean,
Hold on, let's hear it on the ball first. You ready? Look at the fire rate. You ready? This is what this should have been. You ready?
I think you're empty.
I gotta get a couple more balls for that. Now, full disclosure, if you plug this up and you don't plug it up the right way, it's gonna burn up. Is it gonna take the life away from this? I don't know. Longevity wise, I have a 700 that is a red one that I've ran 3S on it quite a few times. Never had a single issue. There's people taking theirs out of the box with the factory battery, putting it in and having problems. So it's a mixed bag. Anytime you change the battery or change anything in the gun or wiring or that, you have the chance of breaking it. And I don't want you guys to break your guns, but beware of that. Don't just think, I'm over here in the grass where it's gonna get lost. Don't just think that, you know, it's forcing the motor to work harder. Now, instead of it maybe lasting 5 years, it's gonna last 2 years. I don't know, maybe it lasts a month, maybe it lasts 5 years. So there's just no way to tell you that. Just be aware that once you upgrade the power or whatever, it's not designed for that. You're increasing the performance. A lot of these can handle it and some can't. So far, that one's doing well. I'm gonna enjoy it. That's what I feel like that chain gun should be like. Not that slow firing, barely pushing 200 FPS. Let me show you how to use the depot. These are the best things ever. If you're a gel blaster guy, you have to have depots. So I have I have ones for each team, blue, orange, and of course I also have night tracers. So they're simple. The first notch is just gonna allow the water run out. You always wanna drain these. When you're done, put some water back in it, close it, and let the water sit in there so these will reabsorb in case they're drying out. And you just simply open the door. And when you're done, don't close it because what happens is it's gonna smash. So tilt it back, give it a little shake. That way when you close this, you're not smashing your balls and having broken balls in your depot. Pro tip there. Take it, by the way, waterproof, completely upside down, not leaking. Never leaked on my carpet, I had it in my room forever. Never once leaked, these depots are amazing. Put the lid back on, give it a little shake. And I put another half. You can see how wide this has to hold 1800 because of the simple fact that it just absolutely emptied, especially now. The fire rate had to have increased by a lot. I mean, before, dude, before it was so slow. And I'm gonna turn the lights on for good measure just to help take some of that juice away. Don't even make a difference. LED lighting is efficient, but an electric motor draws, this electric motor draws, and then obviously the gun's electric motor. So you have 3 electric motors drawing off of one 7.4 battery plus your light, which isn't as bad. So now we have some raw power. You ready for the tree? Oh my God. Ready to shoot straight up? They're just now falling. Oh my God. Now this is how this gun's meant to be. Take that with a grain of salt. Now this is ion, the weaker out of the two. Let's do polymer. So ion is basically what we replaced the blue one. Ion is the less punchy, maybe typically 20, it can be as low as 10, 15, but typically they're between 25 and 30. Sometimes you get them 35 every great once in a while, but they're not really. They're probably more like 20, 25, 30 tops. This one right here is polymer, much more punchy. This is a 35C punchy jet one. Now, it doesn't have the same connector. You can still plug it in. You just have to pay attention to polarity. This is how you cook your stuff if you don't pay attention. Red to red, black to black. You just line it up with those little prongs. Push it all the way in. And we're gonna seat the battery. Oh my God, this one might fit. Let me show the wire back. Oh my God, this one might fit. This just might fit. So let's shove the wires in there. I think this one's gonna fit. Oh my God, this might be it right here, boys. This might be it. If this fits, I'm gonna be so excited. 1100 polymer battery. Honey, are you ready for this? even more. Let's go to the FPS before I burn this dang thing up. Let's see. To be honest with you, I think the gauge is messing up. It's not really. I've seen a 260, 250. I think it's similar. Once it works so fast, it's almost going too fast. That ion might have been the peak, but I seen just 260. I think it's messing up the way the barrel and everything. This does feel warm. Now, you're not going to want to mag dump continuously, just 1,800 rounds. Obviously, for any battery, I don't care what batteries. These are meant to do burst, 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 and run around, burst, burst, burst. You know what I mean? If you just sit there and hold it and empty 1,800 rounds of this motor just pumping, that's how you burn a motor up. Especially, it's hot out, I'm sweating already, but this is going to get hot. So now that we did that, let's shoot at a couple targets and see how much faster that actually shoots compared to the ion. Now this is polymer. Here we go. Honey, shall I let you shoot me? This is. Oh, God.
It might be hard when you fold it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, just hold it from this, like this.
Okay.
That might be hard. Try and make sure it's got a little weight to it.
Okay.
So wait till I get like, and be careful where you aim. I want to get further away, a little bit further, a little bit further. I want to do, let's do like the standard of, I think that my pain tests are all like 20 feet.
Like here on this rock?
So stand on that, so let me see. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's 6 times 3 is?
18.
18. About 20 feet.
Ready?
Just a burst, yeah.
Did I hit you?
Oh yeah, you nailed me. Dude, to be honest with you, it's not much stronger. It's strong, you can still feel it. Oh God, it stings. And that was a little bit further. When I do it on the porch, I think I do it a little bit closer and it hurts more. Like, let's see if we can move the ball. Remember we couldn't move the ball? Let's see now. And it fits. I'm like, oh, this is just a normal. You walk up to the kids like, yeah, it's just a normal one. I'm kidding, don't do that. The parents might call the cops on you, but it's got a metal barrel. See the metal barrel in there?
Hold on.
Can you see the metal barrel? So with the ion or polymer, you're looking at a gain of, I would say the average is between 2 and 2. I would say a fair representation of this gun, probably I got a weaker one. I didn't honestly probably charge that blue battery all the way, so I don't want to rag on it. I'm gonna say 2 to 210, just like the HP, just like the HPG or whatever, 700, the 700 red one that now they have the glow of. I would say it's basically the same internals, same barrel and stuff, right? And then the 3S ion, I saw 240, 250, probably averaged between 240, 230 and 260. It was bouncing through there. Same thing with this, but I think this is just around that same price. I think like the ion was just, the 7.4 volt was getting too much draw from the spinning motor, the magazine, and this. So you're taking away, it should have got 210 like the HP, but it was getting the lower 200s. Once you put the ion in it, it jumped up to, you know, 230, 240, 250. I saw a bunch of 250s and 240s. And then this polymer, if it doesn't break the balls and it can shoot at a decent rate, I saw 260 max, still 250, 240. So everything, I would say between 230 and 250, 255, maybe 260 with the ion. So basically 3S is the way you want to go. Just beware that it's going to wear your gun. Don't be sitting there just mag dumping constantly. You want to definitely do bursts. That's going to smoke someone. You just run up on them. they're done. You know, they're done. If you're playing fair, they're done. Next guy. Next guy. See, that's different. You're giving it a chance to get a break, cool down a minute. You can also do modifications to this. Now, everyone's asked about the, is that, and that light's bright too with the, yeah, works really well with the light too. Everyone's asking about the HP, the 700 gears. To be honest with you, I just saw the king of gel blasters, 1700 rounds, just 100 less, but better performance, better lighting, app technology, you name it, it's got it, for $24.98 at Target on clearance, 70% off. It was originally $70, like 78 or 72. This one is 72. It's hard to justify $72. Now, once you have one of those batteries in it, you're just gambling at that point because you're not gonna know how long this is gonna last. This might last, you know, 3-4 years. It might not last at all. So just beware of that. But be mindful, $72 is a lot of money for a gel blaster. I've gotten those, like I said, the king of gel balls for $24. I bought mine back in the day for like 70 something. For a while there, it was Black Friday for like 49. And then finally they're on clearance at Target. At my Target, it should be at yours hopefully as well, for, you know, $24, and it's the king of blasters. And you can talk, hit, app, you get a pylon, 17, amazing glow tracer, 250 consistently with the factory battery. That's not even a 3S in it. I have not done modifications that one. I'm thinking about putting a 3S in that one just to see what it can do. I bet you it's close to 300. It's probably, yeah, it's an absolute monster is all I'm gonna say. So it's hot out here. We're probably gonna wrap this up. This gun is good in certain forms, but then you're taking a high risk factor of it crapping out. So you gotta gamble and decide what's it worth to you. Replacing the gears in the 700 is not worth the gun. I think you get it now for 40 bucks or $50 or something. By the time you put the gears and try to find it and match them up, have the right spacing, the right tooth count, all that, that's why I didn't do the video. It just makes absolutely no sense. You get a much better blaster. If you want to modify a blaster like that, get the one I have, the Anstoy Gen 8. You can get a motor. You can take the nylon gears, which you don't need to upgrade. It's designed, it comes with a 3S. It's designed for 3S. What does it come with it? It's designed for 3S. So you can run the 3S batteries at it, no problem. You're not gonna fail it. Nylon gears, I upgraded mine to a metal barrel. I upgraded the spring, and I was pushing, you know, 290 all day, right at 300, between 290 and 300 all day. And I can do more modifications more than that anyways. So to me, for 80, 70 to, I think they're $80 now. If you're gonna spend that kind of money and wanna put gears in it, you might as well just get a Gen 8. Now they have the Gen 8.5, they have the Gen 9s, they have a million other high-end blasters that came out that it's better to invest in actually upgrading instead of these toy grade ones. Just enjoy them, maybe throwing a bigger battery, maybe a more powerful battery. Just beware that it's gonna take some of its life, or it might be just fine. You just never know how, it depends on the use case and how you take care of it. You empty it properly, do the proper procedure, you let your balls grow properly to the right size, and they don't jam up. You don't let them dry in there. You clean it out every time. You charge the battery right. You don't completely drain the battery. Stuff like that makes a world of difference, and that will crap out your guns. So just beware of that. They do wear and tear. They're not meant to last forever, but I just cannot get over this blaster. Accuracy test, watch the little light. I can't get over this. This is one of my new, it's not my favorite because that's either the, it's kind of a tie, even though I've saw the Kraken or Kratos get a 260 and I've seen mine Faction only get like a 258, 252. So technically the second time I tested the Kratos, it kind of almost dethroned it, but then the other one has 1700 app, pylons, and a bunch of other features. So yeah, an app and a battery thing and all kinds of crazy stuff. So yeah, unfortunately the Faction is still king. Kratos is a very close second. Factory. Now of course, I need to bring my Anstoy back to factory and put it on that and see if it's better than the, because I do have the spring and I do have the tube, so I can actually put it back to factory and see if it can beat my factory Faction. You know, that's not fair getting modifications, kind of an advantage. So yeah, so a lot of fun, guys. Enjoy these gels blasters because they're absolutely a blast. Just be careful, have a little sense with them, and yeah. This out of the box, I wasn't that impressed. A little too slow, a little too, It was okay, $70. Hard to justify. battery upgrade, now you're talking. Just be careful how you plug that up. And of course, you're gonna need a 3S charger. I think I bought like one for $9.99, a BM3 Pro. So it'll do 2S and 3S, and it charges at 800 or 1 amp or something per hour. So it'll charge these in, a couple hours. It'll charge your factory battery, and it'll charge the upgraded one you wanna use. I would just recommend getting one of those ions that seem to do okay. Or you can run polymer, just know it's gonna be a little harder on it. So beware of that, but yeah. Man, this thing is crazy on 3S. Look how big that magazine is. I've been unloading. I love it. You're gonna do that. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I always wanted that one shotgun where it and he flips it and it loads in the Terminator movie. They actually have something you kind of do that with. But yeah, these are really cool. I like them. Man, that's wild. So you have it, guys. We're gonna end this now. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.